Off play action. Newton. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Throwing again on second down. Newton flushed out right. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 56 yards. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump, and he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their own 22. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Now Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down. Throwing, Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Here's Newton. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one left side caught by
That's
Gibson.
okay. Just get some more yards.
He's going to be stopped
Get
at
some
the
more yards for a
12,
field goal.
short of the
That's okay.
first down.
That's okay.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Damn, I should have thinking I got caught.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away.
Bro, this game.
And they're gonna
Oh,
mark
my
that
God,
where
man.
it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a 1st down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yes.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Play action. It's Newton. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Newton. Pass caught left side by Humphries. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Now Newton. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Jones to the right and complete to Galladay. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Ooh, that should have been a pick.
Before he gets into enemy territory.
Oh, man, that should have been
back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack of the night.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
From the red zone now, Newton. It's complete to Brown, right side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. They'll run with Gibson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Newton now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They got his man complete.
Bro, what the fudge?
That man right
Is it not set? Bro,
WWE
come on, man. That's so
combine
tough.
40 in history, 4.22 seconds, and he showed off that speed right there. Wow.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there, how about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Escape, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. From his goal line here, Newton. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Third and long, it's Newton. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.
Hell yeah!
Washington.
Hell yeah!
Well, Charles, you have to be impressed with how Terry McLaurin has quickly become one of the better receivers in the NFL. And this is all effort here.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. speed start on the ground to run that clock. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. Here's Jones throwing on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we
You
are
good,
in this
Porter?
game, it comes to mind that they have to
Nova?
start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers.
You good?
Throw it to the guys
All right.
that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And this one is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He'll buy some time right. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone.
That wasn't even a play I picked.
Second down. 2nd and 10 here as we
I
sit
picked
in
the
the
running
3rd
play.
quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's Gibson on the read option. And
He's blitzing every corner. I picked the running play. It's easy.
Off play action. Newton. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown pass of the game. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's
get him, Chase.
He goes left side. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards.
That's my fault. Look at that.
The Giants are able to
that person that
draw a
blitz
bit
supposed to be on him. That's on me.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. It's caught. Humphreys. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Throwing is Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Dexter Lawrence. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Newton. A throw to the flat here from McKissick.
Whoa!
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On 1st down, Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. A handoff for Gibson.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Gibson again, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 2 yards out. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Now Jones.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. The 40. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Slayton.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Throwing Jones.
Once again, he finds Slayton.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Second and 9. Here's a give to Barkley. Barkley, a 1st down and more. Past the 20. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this fourth quarter. A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Throwing here, Newton. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They were the 46 defense just plugging up the middle.
And you know what the 46 means, right? That means you take up the first 3 guys, the center and the 2 guards. You cover them with your big people up front. I don't understand why you're trying to run up the middle against the 46 defense. The old Bears showed us it wasn't able to be done. They didn't get it done on that one either.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On the counter, Gibson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Dustin Hopkins on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.